Okay, I'm Janaba. I'm 16. I go by Naba. I have one older sister, two little brothers, and a younger sister. I'm originally from Chicago, but now, of course, I live in Omaha. When I was younger, my dad was really never around, so that was kind of hard in my life. Like, I always kind of used that as an excuse. And when we lived back in Chicago, we moved a lot, so I went to a lot of different schools, and I always had to meet new people and yeah, meet new people. I guess single parent of four, so I learned to grow up fast because she was always working. So I was always watching my little brothers, helping them out, and doing stuff that I felt like I shouldn't be doing at the age of 11. And I like we kids come to our house because we lived in a neighborhood with a lot of kids. So mom was never home, so we always just had people come over all the time, and we just had like little parties, I guess. And when I was younger, I had a lot of boyfriends because I was just like, well, mom's never home. And that was like I don't know, little kids just have boyfriends. So I had like a lot of boyfriends and thought it was cute. And he gave me comfort, I guess, because I never really had that male figure in my life until we started going to church with my aunt and we started learning about God more. But my mom, she didn't go to church with us. We just went with my auntie. And after that, we tried to get my mom to go to church. And finally, we moved out here about 4 years ago. And the first year we moved out here, my mom met Miss Kristen at her job. And Miss Kristen was just getting coffee. And I guess they started talking. Miss Kristen told her about KA. So that summer of 2007, I believe, went to KA. And that's when I got saved. And ever since then, I've been on the right road. And the first verse that I learned was Romans 12:2. Therefore, do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. And I basically just connected that with my life. Like, I don't have to be like everybody else. I don't have to be in the in crowd, hang out with the cool kids, and just do my own thing. And if I liked God and wanted to worship God, I could do that. I don't have to follow the crowd. And ever since then, I've just been learning about God, meeting with Miss Kristen when I can, and now my life is on a good track. And the verse that I go by now is Philippians 3:13. Forgot that one too, but it's finally, brothers, I tell you something about, it's kind of like don't uh don't like think about the past. Always think about the future. Like, just because you was not as good of a person you were in the past, could be a better person in the future. Don't dwell on the past. So that's basically what I learned and how my road is, and where I stand now is trying to be a woman of God. So